Hi. Hi. It's Barbara Oh, I was going to say Elvira, but that's not my name. It's Barbara Elvira Hokkanen. And this is Angel Talks. And the time check is 12:10. It's a new day, my loves. A whole new day. And all you have to do is love. That's all you have to do, just love. 12:10. And Friday, April the 3rd. We're inching towards spring and summer. I'll be wearing a bikini. I'm getting a really skimpy one. Oh God, I love life. So please understand with this corona thing, the main thing, all you have to do is love. If you're in a relationship where you're not loving your wife, get the fuck out of the relationship. Fuck that. If your kids are, if you're doing it to for the kids, that's the kids are. Do you want them to see them love that you're loving, or do you want to see that if you're bickering, or like what do you want to show the kids? I don't know. Be true to yourself. If you're not happy, then you should change it. If you're not happy, change it. Because that's all we're required to do is try. No, we're not required to do anything. Just do whatever you want to do. Fuck, this is our life. There's no instruction book. There is no 10 commandments. There is no 10 commandments. Fuck the 10 commandments. There are no fucking 10 commandments on. Nobody comes out with a tablet attached to their ass that says you cannot steal, you cannot commit adultery. Fuck that. If you want to touch somebody, you go and fucking touch them. What is this? Oh, I'm not going to touch them because I'm married. Fucking bullshit. Do what you want to do. Marriage. Fuck marriage. Do you really think God put rings on our fingers? Do you really think God put rings on our fingers? Man put a band of tinfoil around a finger. Well, you know my stance is for polyandry more than one husband. That's what I go for. What state can I do that in? That's where I'm going. This is the advertisement for the best poker ever. Best poker ever. And you can see how it's already disappearing from sight. Just the black and N is disappearing. It will disappear. It will be stolen from you. But buy it anyway because it's the perfect poker. See how it works? Look at that. It gets stuck in the bowl, as it always does. Unless you clean it, which it needs to be cleaned. But not yet. Not yet. I can use the poker. Cheers. continue on with Zero Angel. I'm just going to clean my specs here. Spectacles, I mean. My eye spectacles. Oh, Christ. Here are a couple spectacles. Yes, okay. Last sentence I read from Zero Angel was this. I thought my style was being cramped and all my player moves were being found out. Horrendous. When for a living you're a player and to have been a player. Oh Christ, I've got to do that over again because it's so pivotal. Or it's such a nice, and I didn't say it right. Okay. I thought my style was being cramped and all my player moves were being found out. Horrendous when for a living you're a player and have always been a player. Without question, I love people and twisting and turning down life's roads. No broad, straight, gold highway for me. Well, maybe sometimes, but I sure do go on some rocky, dusty trails. Can you profit from crime? What is crime? Crime of the century, Supertramp. I won't say specifically what I've done because I truly don't want to incriminate myself, but I've been twisting and turning my body in the sex trade since 21 and stripping until I was 37. And pregnancy showing too much for a stripper, for the owner of the club. I just took off my writing glasses and I said to Dom that I love him very much. Words to the effect, as always, words to the effect of pure love, that his life dawned on my life. Love so pure and true, it was and is beyond any love that's ever come down the pike. That's what I say. Artiste, writer, extraordinary, not extra fabulous. Yes, I am. Narcissistic, Dom calls me. I have to be to keep this body alive because I have more talent packed in my 5'4" body than anyone on earth ever has been, ever will, and I want it all. All the sex, all the love, all the money, all the jewels, all sustainable for eons from now, and my money is on me. I don't have much, 160, but it's on me. Let this dark horse run. I had a dream as I slept earlier today. I was going to take a trip to the tropics. I was getting suntan lotion and bathing suit and clothes to pack. There was a woman coming too, and we went to a restaurant and had their ethnic stew. There was a bar there, and me and the lady had drinks. And the bill came to $25 and we skipped out on it. But later I squared it with the lady owner and cook. It was an open-air restaurant in the tropics. I saw a man from a distance. He was very extremely handsome. He was with a very beautiful brunette lady, long brunette hair to her shoulders. And I had heard from someone that the man on the sand hill that I was looking at was a super wealthy surgeon. So I went closer. His face was burned all the way around his face. Only his face features were gorgeous. He was shy and self-conscious. I asked him how he got burned. His skin was all uneven as burned victim skin becomes after the horror. He said by the sun when he was sailing. He took me and his wife out on his sailboat, and then after I said, "Do you want a threesome?" he said shyly, "Oh, I don't know about that." And I looked at his gorgeous wife and she said, "Please, oh yes, let's definitely have a threesome." Anyway, that's all I remember about the dream, except that he had a gorgeous house in the tropics, and I was talking him into polygamy. Is that more than one wife? I'm actually into polyandry, a woman with more than one husband. What was the response to my marriage proposal to Phil Collins, the British singer, drummer of Genesis, and then his solo career? I got a letter back from Annie Callingham, his personal assistant, saying, "Stop sending stuff." Oh, I had sent all manner of things, from my gorgeous buxom bra, nicest one I ever had, to Viking jewelry, to artwork, to photographs. I even sent him a book I drew called The Alphabet Book. He sent it back. I sent it back to him. I wanted him to have it. I had heard he was getting a divorce and his ex was getting $100 million or some such astronomical number. I said the book was sure worth that and more. I have over 100 art pieces, another different alphabet book, all original by me. And I want to be a call girl to the stars, charge $25,000 a date. A mistress lover to Clooney, Matthews, Crosby, Brady, McGregor. Some of the ladies too, Meryl Streep, Kathy Bates, Madonna, Wayne Gretzky, Tiger Woods, Selma Hayek, Ellen DeGeneres, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I apologize for the spelling misses. My heart and pussy are there. Kyle Lowry, LeBron James. Oh, the list of people I love goes on and on. I'd love to love and love to make love to many, many people. And right up there after 25 years is Phil Collins, also Eric Clapton. Phil Collins is 11 years, 11 months, and 11 days older than me. Eric. I wonder how old he is. I sure had a big boner for him for a long time. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? After I fuck around with everybody, I'm insatiable, a pure nymphomaniac. I'd sing like the nightingale, angel, queen, wife of God that I am. I do really see myself singing a cappella in a gorgeous lounge for lonely, lovely people. We're all dressed up to the nines. I'd be showing cleavage. A cappella is my way. Just a string medley of songs that would please a discriminating, melody-loving audience. I've never been the prettiest, but I am beautiful inside and out. I'm aging well. I'd sure love to have my under chin cosmetically surgically done. So let's say I put an ad in the internet for what I want. Why? I want money for me and my family and for fun. For me, it's a constant striving to be happy. It feels awesome to be happy, and that's exactly what I'm striving for. And I'm usually very happy, thanks to God. We've been studying footage of Connor in action, fight after fight, and Dominic is going to do it. We've thought of names to come into the octagon with. Jekyll and Hyde, Your Nightmare. It has never been done, but I have the clout, actually. I have a GoFundMe campaign, 10 days up. The campaign was seeking $1 million for me and my family. I've done over 80 podcasts. I'm the new go-to lead the spiritual way. God sent me. Jesus Schmeezus. Come on. When did you last hinge everything on a 2000 blank 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 year-old murder victim to help you make it to the afterlife? Please understand. You take the story of Jesus and put it into court. We don't even have a real name or any kind of calendar, or there's nothing to say any part of this is anything real. It's completely fictitious. Completely fictitious. Totally. There isn't a hope in hell there isn't a chance that this is a real story. There's absolutely no chance that this is a real story in the realistic terms of it. Take it to court. No, there's no logic to it. Okay? And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to read the last sentence. When did you last hinge everything on a 2000 question onto 2000, 2001, 2020 year old murder victim to help you make, like, he was murdered by the, oh, fuck it. I'm here to say, I don't know if there is heaven or hell. But that's not what I want to leave it at. Year-old murder victim to help you make it to the afterlife. I love you guys. Bye.